Hello my friends, I am here in Nepal going to the Pashupathinath Temple for the first time in my life. This is my friend that I've met here in Nepal, and he's driving me around and taking me to these places. I'm staying in his home as an Airbnb. So this is the largest Hindu temple in the world, as I'm told. Pashupati is a protector of animals. It's a Shiva temple. So I'm going to walk around and see what it's like. So stay tuned. I am at the place where there's cremations, and there's a fresh one being added there. It's nice to see that this culture is still keeping this. That's it. I'm going to go now to the main temple. See you there. I just witnessed 2 cremations. I saw the bodies there. One man, one woman, and it's a sight to be seen. Your delusions get instantly evaporated when you see something like this. And also made me realize that when a person goes, their life energy still is held in the body. So some part of their life is still inside, and it doesn't get it that it's dead. It kind of wants to hold on to its home. But as I've seen, literally the moment that they light it at the mouth first. That life instantly leaves. Okay, I got it. This is not me, this is not mine. I need to move on because this is getting destroyed. That was the first lady way over there. This man here, it's just amazing how this whole process works. It makes me also wonder how many times I've been here, how many times I've been reborn, how many times I've had this form and kept on just losing it, and then you're there again, and it's a horrific sight to be seen. What's the point of all the sensual lust and desiring for these sensual pleasures and everything? It's just kind of disgusting, even holding on to this body and watching it burn. Well, the smell, you can imagine what that smells like. It smells like some of the things that you eat, the animals that you eat. That's what it smells like. It's just disgusting. Eating meat after seeing something like this is virtually impossible, unless you're super delusional, which some of you are, unfortunately. So this is a must happen for a lot of human beings. You need to see cremations. This is the 3rd. So I've seen 3 bodies total in my life being this done. 2 here and 1 in Thailand. And once it starts burning, once the body understands, once life leaves, and it starts really going like this. Still, this person right here it takes a lot. But that way over there, you see, it's basically all gone in terms of the energy. That person's energy is no longer there. But this one, still. So it's not the end for these beings. They will live on. They will go somewhere else, wherever that they're going. It's not the finish line. And that's just a cycle of rebirths. Your life is holding on to this form right here, right now. And then once this happens, it doesn't just end. Yeah, the physical, whatever you're holding on to, this thing, it doesn't belong to you. You don't have no right of carrying it, or don't even know why you have it. And then you just go somewhere else. Poof. And then stuck in that delusion again. Wanting things, not wanting things, going after things, not going after things. It's a whole mess. It's a whole chaos. So better to put it into this here and now. And be finished with it. I'm done, thankfully. This is over for me, finished. This is not I'm gonna learn how to leave this casing consciously, not like this, because this is also quite scary. There's still some sense of them, they're awake and conscious. Some part of their life is still in that casing, and they're about to get fire put on them. So it's quite scary to witness this. Definitely it's scary to witness this if you have delusions, because your delusions have to be destroyed by watching this. You can't be the same as this is happening, as this is going along. So it's all done. See? That's finished. It's going to go on for many hours. They're going to continue on burning this way. And yeah, that's it, my friends. The end. So you can see a different view, what is happening there with what I'm seeing. And after this is all done, it just gets pushed into the water, and this water gets carried to the Ganga, which ultimately goes to the ocean. There's the Pashupathinath Temple. I'm gonna go there next. Well, I had to pay 1,000 Indian Nepalese rupees to enter this place, and turns out, unfortunately, I can't go to the main temple because the British colonizers, when they were there, they were trying to destroy every temple. The extremely delusional people, and so now foreigners are not allowed. So I have a light complexion. Sorry, you can't go. If you have brown complexion, all right, come on in. White, oops, sorry, no. So I don't know what they're scared of. Can't go. That's too bad. Too bad, so sad for me. Maybe in the next...
oh my God, my friend. Life is God, love is God, health is God, health is God. Time is God, after God is time, the body is fine, character is fine. Oh my God, my friend. All family, all life, happy life, very nice. Life is God, love is God, health is God, health is God. Time is God, after God is time, the body is fine, character is fine. All Brahmanda Mother Parvati, all Brahmanda Father Pashupati. Oh my God, my friend. All 2,000 give money boxes. Hara Hara Mahadev. Bum Bum Mahadev. Hara Hara Mahadev. Bum Bum Mahadev. Brahma Murari Suraj Lingam Nirmal Bhati Shobhit Lingam Janma Dukha Vinashak Lingam Tarpam Suraj Lingam Bhavar Bhakti Virit Lingam Munijan Santal Sevit Lingam Ashta Daridra Vinashak Lingam Ashta Akshar Brahma Arjuna Jivatma Adhyatmam Agni Jaya Vidni Bhai Pitra Jigni Tanno Hanuman Pradyatam Karagri Vasun Lakshmi Karmati Saraswati Karmule Govindam Brahatiram Ganga Gita Gayatri Sita Sarda Saraswati Ahilya Taramandu Jikundravati Savitri Pratyaksha Brahmadi Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahaswar Devta Ganga Jayanti Bhyanama Bhanu Jayanti Bhyanama Om Bhaskaraya Vidme Mahatujaya Jini Tanna Raviram Surya Aditya Bhanvaskar Divakar Prabhakar Pradhyatha Om Sada Bhavani Jani Sannukram Ganesham Pancham Lachakri Brahma Vishnu Mahesham Ayur Chaturahi Bayur Chatu Hanumanam Bharat Bhairav Bhainasam Dukhnasam Madhva Shri Papnasam Keshav Krishnasam Govinda Mokshadayakam Gai Raksha Mai Raksha Bhai Raksha Ayu Bujbal Vidya Rakshatham Raj Vidya Rajgirihi Yugnamakam Navmo Adhyaya Namo Narayani Namo Sute Namo Narayan Navte Navgraha Santyatham Tuladhanam Samarpayatami Mahadev Alex Niranjan.
Thank you. Let's go.
Boxes, money.
YouTube. Okay. So I'll show you the entrance. Okay, let's see how far I can go. I'm here in the Pashupathinath Temple for the first time in my life in Nepal. Unfortunately, I'm segregated from entering here because I'm a foreigner. It's too bad, so it makes me feel bad that segregation still happens, and it's a very mild form, but makes me feel for the first time, segregation is not pleasant to the personal experience. So because the ancient temples have been destroyed by various groups of people, foreigners are not allowed to enter here, which is understandable and acceptable. But I can see it from just behind the gates. And the top part is actually gold. Oh, you see this is actually gold? The top part is gold, it's many kilograms of gold. And the bottom part, as you can see, it's silver door, pure sterling silver, pure silver. So this temple has a lot of weight to it in terms of monetary wealth and value, and people want to protect that. People are here wearing firearms, the guards, to keep this place safe, which is normal and fine. And right behind me is many Shiva lingas, which I've seen a video about this many years ago, and it makes me realize and understand that this is where it was filmed. So I shall go there next. This is right in front of the entrance of the temple here, and usually in the Hindu temples you have some type of running water to bathe, to wet yourself, in order for your body to become more receptive to the energies of the temple. So it's a very nice stone, very nice geometry and geology of the stones. And there's an inscription of a Shiva linga. That's just perfect. Right next to the Vishnu statue, Vishnu temple. Very nice. In the Hindu way of looking at things, the creation is made up of three parts. Brahma, which is the creation, Vishnu, which is the maintenance, and Shiva, which is the destruction. So this is Vishnu, the maintainer of the universe. And may many benefits and blessings be bestowed upon you just from seeing him, as they are upon me. Very nice temple. It's held in the energy very well. It is. This being lives in here because he's commemorated this way. So it's very nice. I'm just in the entrance of the Pashupathinath Temple, and I'm looking at this lingam here. And it's making me realize the distinction and difference between life energy and prana. I don't know if you can make a distinction technically. I don't know if there's such words in the Pali, but I'm seeing it clearly for the first time now that this stone is geometrically perfect, aligned, and it can absorb energy, and it does. And whatever chanting and mantras that people have done here, it kind of reverberates with prana energy, with the energy that it keeps your body alive and integrated. But this doesn't have any life force energy, if you can make that distinction, if I can make that distinction. Because I've been to, for example, the Gupta Kashi temple, which there's a lingam there, and it's way different than this. Has so much more life inside of it, inside of the stone, inside of the ground. So I guess this is the difference between just simple mantras and various things that people do, and actually giving your life, a part of your life away, a part of your own life energy away into the stone, which lasts for a very long time. Another interesting thing is that that's the entrance to the main Pashupathinath Temple. This is a kind of halfway home where people that get old in age, they go here and they want to leave this earth in the right environment, right next to the river that feeds the Ganga, as well as the Pashupathinath Temple. So this is kind of where their place of leaving is. And some of them do end up going and they get burned there. But some of them get miraculously healed and they go back home, which is quite nice and fantastic.
Tell the world what I want to know.
Or what do you want? What do you want the world to know? What can you say to my subscribers?
What I want to say is the world is yet to meet me, because I've already taken birth on this planet to bring peace to it, because it has been granted to me to bring a war against many countries. So I am Baba Nirman Giri. You see, I am already after Sadguru. I am conscious and awake, to the rest of the planet. Like Sadguru has done his part of awakening people and helping them get better health and all these kind of things. But I think we are sitting on, according to the Vedas, we are sitting on a battlefield. And this battlefield is I'm sitting in a place where there is no defense for me. I'm in the land of never-ending peace and love. This is Nepal. And I'm hearing from the rest of the world that that war is raging, and eventually these people intend to bring this war over me. Why? Because I'm an idol worshipper, you see. And this war, like, I've been watching it going on for thousands of years, if you can talk of it, since it began from Egyptology. And I find, it is something very painful, because those people that are at war, some of them are enjoying it, and some little kids also that are having no home, no house, are trembling and coming to this land of never-ending peace and love. You see, so what I'd like the world to know is, according to y'all's Christianity or Judaism, y'all's 10 commandments is thou shalt not kill. So why the hell are you people killing? Y'all are supposed to, according to the y'all's Bible, you are supposed to create the heaven of God, but you have made it a battlefield. Is your God, what do you say, a warrior? I cannot see him, because you people are only imagining this in y'all's mind. I'd like to see, because if you're talking of destroying the planet with this little nuclear bomb that you have, these we played with these toys some thousands of years ago. Yes. So as the people of the earth, you people of different countries having superpowers, right? Maybe America, maybe Putin, maybe whichever country that you are raging war from. I tell you people, try and pipe down, because this Mother Earth, we have some thousands of years more to live on it. Our children, our great grandchildren. You people, I don't think you're conscious of anything on the planet. I'm seeing you all having civil wars in your own country. Yes, so why don't you people just try and deal with bringing peace into your own land, instead of having war, on the planet, and destroying other countries for their resources. You see, stop this. The world is a beautiful place. We share the planet with what do you call, with so many other species of things that that we are also sharing space with them. It is not a thing that we own the planet and we have the right to destroy everything on the planet, whatever race you may be. For us, we have many races, in our culture. But over here, if you are trying white supremacy, then I tell you, stop it pretty soon. Because this is the kind of thing I have seen wars happening over and over again. I've seen many, tribes destroyed under the name of religion. So if this is going to be, bad news, come to our country and gain some knowledge. Yes, because this is the religion of knowledge, where we can, teach you people that are ignorant of many things that are existing on the planet, apart from your selfish dreams. Yes, every living species on the planet also has a future to live for, and leave the human beings. If you people want to so much die, the ocean is over there, go dive into it and drown yourself. Yeah, because eventually I will come out over there, and according to the Bible, you can hide under a stone and I will still find you. Yeah.
Shiva Shambho.
Yeah, put it out to the world.
Here I am in the Pashupathinath Temple in Nepal, and this video is about psychic attacks, and it's real. I know firsthand, personal experience here and now, just walking through this temple. People hate me. People really despise me. It's quite wonderful and miraculous to see how I've walked through this temple maybe for an hour and a half, no more than 2 hours, maximum 2 hours. And it's not done physically, although some things have happened physically, but energetically I feel what's been done to my body, what has happened. I'm all the way at the top here where there's many little temples. And it feels like I've been just drenched with hatred, pure hatred. I'm in Nepal. This is very different than it was from India, So people that are in India, as I was walking, same clothes, same everything, demeanor. People view Westerners differently, a little bit differently there, much differently actually. They view it as a kind of a spectacle, like, oh my God, wow, there's a Western. And that's to some extent here too. But people actually view you as almost like a virus. So that's how people at least see me. I don't think this has anything to do with my personal character. I'm not some deformed person, or, you know, the obvious sense is to look at my clothing. I'm wearing all orange and a turban. Maybe that's the cause, but I don't think so. It's the color of my skin. So foreigners, newcomers are not welcomed here. So I've been just receiving daggers from people's eyes. Like I can't even look at people in the eyes. I have to look down because I don't know what it is. That's just the culture, how it is, and they hate you over here. So coming back to my original talking point here, the psychic attacks, it's real. So if someone hates you and despises you and really gets its energy out there into you, for sure it'll have some impact on you. And if you're vulnerable, if you're sensitive, they could maybe even debilitate you or do some little bit of damage to you. If they have some real power and force, much more can be done, but that requires training and knowledge and skill and many, many more things. But if 100 people do this to you, or 1,000 people, or 1,000,000 people, like some of the politicians have to endure, that's some serious business. I don't even know how they handle it. So, like I said, I've walked here. This 2 hours walk, and I have been hated for the last 2 hours. I don't have to ask people how they believe it, what they believe. I'm sure that if I even ask someone logically, they'll say, "Oh no, you're a nice guy," but no, that's not how it is. Something to do with the culture, something to do with foreigners. Either they've been abused in the past, or for sure this continent has been, and they have now recovered from it. So it's like, the closest analogy I can give you is if a virus comes into the bloodstream, the white blood cells instantaneously rush and attack it and destroy it. Well, this is how I'm seeing. Some portion of this may be as a result of me not attuning myself to the culture. This is the second day that I'm here, so there's a little bit of a difference in that. But I've been in India, in the same kind of continent, for the same length of time. This is a completely different area, by the way, just because it's segregated by borders, that makes a huge difference. So it's a whole new identity, a national identity that people have here, and different belief systems, different karma, different everything. So partially it's maybe because I haven't really acclimatized to this culture, this land, to this country. In a few days, if I accept this land for what it is and my body starts to behave differently and act differently, I'll be more accepted socially here. But that's not the way it is now. So I want to make this video for documentation purposes, and I really feel not safe even leaving my house, because I'm going to experiment. I'm going to wear different clothing, a hat and some regular clothes, and see what that does. Probably it'll kind of conceal me a little bit, but still, unless this needs to be shared, needs to be said, be careful if you're white coming into this culture, coming into this temple. In fact, that the actual main temple, the Pashupathinath Temple, is prohibited, is banned from Westerners. You can't go there. If you don't have brown skin, sorry, you can't go. It's a little bit wrong and sad to say that this is happening, but that's just how it is. And to a large extent, this is the general kind of consensus of the human beings, their thoughts here. They, of course, will not verbalize it, but energetically, this is how it is. So what else? I don't think this is the same way in different parts of this land. I'm just here in Kathmandu. Maybe this is your experience. Let me know if you've ever been here. I'm certain this is different in other places of the country. But I'll be here for another 2 months, pretty much exactly 2 months. And so I have to be careful and really watch where I'm going, because I don't want to end up at the wrong side of the foot, if you know what I mean. I don't want people to... So just as I was here, the video that I'm going to upload about my trip to the Kailash Temple, you should definitely look at that. There is a man that I'm going to include in that video, and he's let me just take a look at the camera here briefly. He was saying things, oh, I'm gonna save the world and I'm here to bring peace and this and that, and people are hurting each other, and the man was very off. And then after the camera hung up, he basically almost forced me to give him money. No, you have to, if you sit here among the sadhus and you're a sadhu, you have to give us something. And then I'm like, okay, buddy, I'm leaving. And he got angry and upset. So that's very, very sad and unfortunate. So that I'm seeing firsthand that just because you're, sitting like a yogi, even if because you're a yogi, doesn't make you some super saint. People here are just in the business of being yogis, and they want to get paid for just sitting there and giving blessings, which they should get paid. But the way that it's being done is a little bit unaesthetic. That's what it is. It's unaesthetic. It's not pleasing to the senses. It's kind of like extortion almost. You're being extorted. Just because he's holy, you're supposed to give him money, you know. So that's it, my friends. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, share this with your friends, comment down below, let me know what you think. I'll respond to them, I'll read them. And at the end. That's it, my friend. This concludes my trip to the Pashupathinath Temple. Very nice. I'm glad to say that as I left this place, I feel much better, much calmer. Most likely it's to do with my clothing, what I'm wearing, being white and appearing this way. People, oh my God, that was rough. That was very, very difficult, very challenging. But still, there's what I said doesn't get nullified. It's still something is still here. Maybe you can see this. So anyways, my friends, I'm gonna go eat some food, go back to Lingabhairavi Temple, and get myself emptied there. There's no perfect, no more better way of ending this video than to exactly what I'm going to show you here, which is this. Like this video, my friends. If you enjoyed it, like this video. And that's it. Wow, look at that. Shiva Shambho. Shiva Shambho. Shiva Shambho. Well, this is the last video that I have about talking about Kathmandu. I'm here in Nepal. Just arrived, ate some watermelons, and now have the energy to talk. What would I rate this temple? 5 out of 10. Nothing really spectacular, significant. All temples are amazing, and this temple also is very nice and big and has lots of adoration, whatever. But maybe it's because I wasn't prepared enough. Maybe it's because I didn't go inside, actually. Maybe it's because I didn't shower beforehand, or at least I shower in the morning, but I didn't wet my body. Maybe it's because my perception was off. Maybe it's because some other reason I didn't have enough food, but it's nothing spectacular to me. This is obviously not to say that if you're living in the United Kingdom or North America, in the United States, New York or Toronto or some other Western country, and you're going to your pub and compared to this temple here is the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. It's enormously, has enormity. That's why so many people visit it. And it has energy. And because it's in the center of the city, that's what it feels like. It's the center, the biggest temple in the city, and it's in the center of the city. I saw that this is one of the largest reasons why this city is so blue. Kathmandu is so blue. It's just electric blue to me. One reason is because of this. Also, Sadhguru has said that Nepal is still one of the only countries and cities actually to be alive that is like a giant body, a tantric process. So the temples here and how it's been structured, how the city has been built, it's a whole spiritual process in and of itself. And definitely, there's some truth to that. So this temple is a big reason why there's so much energy on this in the city. Yet why I say it's not some powerful, not some amazing thing is because, first and foremost, I'm not here to dabble in spirituality. I'm not here to go and visit all the many temples in the world, which I will, because it's lots of fun and lots of energy. To me, the most significant thing that was happening in this temple was the cremation process. I got to witness 2 cremations happening and also a third person on the line to get that done. So if we're talking about spirituality and going towards spirituality and liberating yourself and being freed from this whole massive suffering, then that's where you go. You go towards cremations. You go towards seeing the end of this life, and nothing more powerful and important that you can do. So that's been done there, and that's fantastic, and that's the reason why I like this so much. Other than that, it didn't really strike me as some extraordinarily powerful thing. What's an extraordinarily powerful thing here in the city in Kathmandu? Well, it's Sadhguru's Lingabhairavi. This is a little temple, miniature temple. But the temple in Kathmandu has been energized with a third eye. So because it has the third eye energized and activated, it has a kind of intensity. It's so much more intense than the one in Coimbatore. When I sat in the one in Coimbatore, it felt, this is kind of a, this is my own personal sensitivity, but it felt kind of uncomfortable because this energy is coming into me and it's good and it's very pleasant, but I couldn't stay there for a long period of time. Yet this has the intensity that I need, and it's so comfortable to stay in this place. It's a kind of a dichotomy, actually, this Lingabhairavi temple here in Kathmandu, because it makes you want to go towards it, it draws you to it, at the same time it repels you. Because if you go towards it, so much of you has to be destroyed. So there's a kind of a fear and hesitation of going towards this, and also a discomfort because it makes you shed yourself. So some people, I was with some person and he couldn't sit inside the temple for too long because it's like that, energy is like that, which I definitely love, and it's so fantastic. I'm definitely gonna visit this place much more often. In fact, probably this is gonna be the only temple that I go to, because all these other temples, it's good, it has lots of prana and you can definitely change yourself, but the potency and the significance of it is not that much. It's not so great. The Lingabhairavi temple, it's a much more complex process than, for example, the temple in Gupta Kashi, which is just a stone and energy has been thrown into the stone and it's just vibrating very powerfully. But it has really no intelligence of its own, we can say, or it's not a being, it's not a deity. Whereas Lingabhairavi is an actual goddess, or it's a being. She can do things for you. She can physically manifest herself even. So it's a very different process, and you being in that place, it empties you. It empties you. That's what Sadhguru said. If you learn to connect with her, or to her, she will empty you. You don't have to think or know how, you just have to connect. So I definitely have connected to her space yesterday, and wow, so much of myself has gone away. So much of my old baggage, you could say, or karma, whatever, has left, and that's remarkable. So I will make it my practice to go there on a daily basis. That's going to be the probably primary thing that I do here, because nothing really is that powerful here. So as I showed you this little lingam in the beginning of this video, I made this distinction that these lingams or these temples are consecrated in a certain way. I'm not sure, I have to really investigate this. I'm just kind of stepping my feet into this idea, because Sadhguru says that you can energize something with mantras and chanting and doing all sorts of puja, which it definitely does make it very, very energetic. There was a temple that I visited in Coimbatore. This reminds me of the Pashupathinath Temple. I made many videos about there. That place is so alive energetically, but it's not the same way alive as the Gupta Kashi temple. This is just coming into me, my own inner experience now. I don't know what this is. I don't know how I can verbalize this distinction, but it's there. It's unique. It's something. It's like this prana that I see. It's the same prana as is in a fruit. The fruit has prana because, well, it has to have prana. It's alive. So the same prana is in the Pashupathinath Temple. It's just prana. I can see it as light, visible light, white light. But it doesn't have the chakra energy. It doesn't have the actual life manifestation energy, which is just the pure raw creations energy, which Gupta Kashi Temple definitely did. And the Lingabhairavi Temple definitely does. So that temple gets daily offerings not just daily, every couple of minutes or every 10, 15, 20 minutes. Some offering is there, either with fire or with coconuts or other things. So this being needs fuel to continuously ingest in order to stay alive. So that's also why it's so magical and magnificent, and such a powerful being, such a powerful powerhouse. Also, the temple in the Lingabhairavi temple is much less structured. It's the Isha Yoga Center is kind of like a boot camp, a military boot camp. It's very regimented, and it hurts your mind almost. But this place is more laid back and relaxed, and you can be comfortable there. So that's what I like, definitely. So from now until August, I will be here, and meditate there daily. So if you're in Kathmandu, reach out and come meditate with me. That's it. That's the end of my discussion about the temple here in Nepal, which is called the Pashupathinath Temple. So I'm glad you've watched this. I'll say one more thing here, that Yogi Bishwanath visited this temple, this one teacher that I had, and he made a video about this temple. He was standing inside the temple and he said, this is a temple of, it'll fulfill your desires. So if you have some desires, you just stay in front of this temple and it'll fulfill them for you. Yes, definitely, there's some truth to that. Now, having visited this place, all temples in that sense have a fulfilling desire purpose or fulfilling desire kind of manifestation power or ability or energy. So I'm not sure what the specificity of this temple is, but definitely lots of maintenance center chakra or maintenance chakra energy is there. So that's the Manipuraka chakra. And of course the Vishuddhi, the throat chakra. So that's a very powerful powerhouse there. So as I said, the top part, as I've been told, is made out of gold and the doors are silver, which is quite a sight to see. It's a lot of wealth there. And inside is a big Shiva lingam, which I will try to see if I can find some pictures of it online to include here. If I can't, you'll have to look at it yourself. Okay, my friends, this is it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Shambho. I have to add one more thing here, just very briefly and slightly. After seeing the picture of what's inside of the temple, wow, okay, I changed my mind. The inside, of course, is very, very powerful. Seeing the lingam, seeing the 5 faces of lingam, oh my God. So a lot of work has been done to accomplish that place, and of course you can change yourself instantly in a place like that. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to go inside the temple and see the energy. All these temples to me are essentially the same. The Kedarnath temple and this temple and various other places, it's basically, in essence, it's the same thing. So the person that I was with, the tour guide, he said that the inside is a lingam with 5 faces, a Panchamukhi lingam. And when he said it to me, something, whoa, oh my God, well, I want to see that. So this is the picture that you just saw. So unfortunately, I'm Western, I couldn't go there, but hey, regardless. So why, the essence of this video, why I'm saying this and why I've spoke about this temple in a sense is because, my friends, this game of life is about spirituality. And where is the spirituality coming from? Where's the source of spirituality? It's Kailash, first and foremost. Wherever Shiva went, wherever Shiva touched, that's the most significant, most spiritually important thing. Everything else, a little trinket, is offshoot of that. Okay? The Valangari Hill, which is the second most powerful place on planet Earth, probably, or because it's so easy to go to, because it's so accessible, because it's so not high in elevation, it's like probably the most amazing place on Earth. So definitely go there. This is where you see right here. Boom. That's right beside the Isha Yoga Center. That's Sadhguru. And that's the Adiyogi. And there's the Valangari Hill. So this is the essence of spirituality. This is just the magnitude of this is unmistakable. These little trinkets of little temples people are building, okay, very nice. If you're living in the city, you need to have a big temple, a big, powerful temple for you to be able to benefit from and make use of. But it's, it's like, okay, great. You build a temple. It's of large significance compared to a bar or nightclub or whatever little town square that you have. It's not even comparable. It has lots of energy. But still, okay, my friends, go to the source. Go to Kailash, go to Valangari Hills, go to the Jnanalinga. That's, okay, that right there is the trifecta I just gave you. So, yeah, I have to end this video here. When I go back to Canada, to North America, I definitely will try to go at least once to the Mato Tipila, which is just a powerhouse, a nature's powerhouse. So I'll talk to you there. That's it, my friends. Stay tuned for my next video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.